Game that felt like sort of two games within one. What were your overall thoughts about the way your team played tonight?
I think we came out a little rusty first 25, 30 minutes. I think pressure got to us. The midweek game kind of got to us a little bit. I think once we settled in a little bit, the boys started going a little bit. Halftime was a big thing for us to get kind of reset and kind of see how to switch up for the second half. I thought second half, I think we dominated. I think we had a lot of chances, a lot of corners, a lot of good moments, a lot of still bad moments that we could have cleaned up. But overall, it's a game we got to move on from. But yeah, it's not the result we wanted. But
All right, to your point, what adjustments did you make? Like you said, one corner in the first half, 16 in the second half. What did the coaches and the rest of you talk about at halftime? What adjustments did you make?
Yeah, it wasn't too much. I mean, little things like we switched formations. We kind of started to get a little more pressure on them defensively and get a little more, try to win the ball up higher. Once we got the ball, just stay calm on it. I think we were a little under pressure, a little too much, and we put ourselves under pressure a little bit. So once we finally got on the ball and started moving it, guys started moving off the ball, started getting good chances, and we shot a little bit more. I mean, still not enough shooting in my opinion, but I think overall we got the chances we need, and I think definitely could have executed a little better. Bailey put in a lot of good balls for us, so yeah.
It didn't seem like the free kick that resulted in your goal, like probably everything went according to plan, but it worked out. How did things start for you on that play?
Yeah, I mean, the free kicks leading up to it, I was being held a little bit, and I was getting a little frustrated. I was trying to run off the guy's shoulder, and he tripped me up, and I kind of bounced up, and I saw the ball coming over. And Brock put down a really good ball for me, top of the box, and just took a strike. I mean, I've always been able to hit a ball pretty well, so I was like, why not? And it went well.
Yeah. So originally, was Bailey just try, kind of like Kieran did the other day, get it into an area, and it could have been you or it could have been Brock trying to head it, but instead he got it back to you?
Yeah, it wasn't something we were scripting or anything like that. I mean, the ball was looking for our big guys, looking for me, looking for Brock, looking for Lamar, all the other guys in the box. It was more for just getting a dangerous area, and Bailey did, and I got on the end of it, whether it was scripted or got lucky or not, but it worked out. So
When Brock drops that ball back to you as you're scrambling to get up off the ground,
yeah.
and you're picking the ball out of the air, about knee high or whatever it was, are you trying to pick a corner of the goal, or are you just trying to get it on frame and hope for the best?
I mean, I saw bodies. I felt like I saw more people at the near post, so taking the strike, I think I could have got the most power on it, hitting it back post. I wasn't planning to hit it perfectly top corner, but I kind of just got my body over it and ripped it and kind of hoped for the best. So, yeah.
Have you always been a defender throughout your soccer life, or have you also played on the offensive end more, which leads to, when's the last time you had a scoring streak going?
I mean, I was at a younger age striker a little bit, just playing random positions. Played a little bit of midfield, but for the most part, it's been center back. My club in high school days, for a little bit, I got a decent amount actually goals off of corner kicks and off of stuff, just being one of the bigger kids and being the target. Goal streak, I don't think I've ever scored in back-to-back games like that, so it was pretty awesome. But I've scored quite a bit of goals for club and in high school and stuff like that. But I haven't done this yet, so hopefully just keep going and keep scoring. So, yeah.
I'm assuming that's the biggest goalkeeper you've gone against, at least since you've been at SMU, maybe. Were there different wrinkles to the way you and your teammates were going to try to attack, both in your shooting and then also on corners and set pieces, because he goes up so high and he erases so many chances out there?
I mean, we watched film on him. He's a good goalkeeper. He had a very good game. There was little things that we kind of picked out where to put the ball and where he isn't going to be as favored. He was a big kid, so we had to kind of sort of the ball around him a little bit. But I think service-wise on free kicks and on with Nico and all the guys wide, Noah and Ryan and Jalen, I think they put in really good service for us, and guys were making decent runs. And I mean, it's not the easiest to get on the end of one of those balls, especially if you're not going to float them in. Probably the keeper was, but I thought, yeah.
Their striker, Apia, number 11, incredibly fast. What was the key to you and the rest of the defense not shutting him down, but at least keeping him in check and keeping him off the scoreboard?
Yeah, him, number 7, super crafty kid. I think our best bet for you guys with a little more speed is just not to give him space, but be smart if we don't get enough pressure high. Kind of look to defend the space first. I mean, we're very intelligent back line, but I feel like obviously we're not going to be as fast as some of those kids. So having to be smart and kind of set our body and set ourselves up for success is super important. I thought we did a pretty good job with that. Yeah.
What did you think about it? It looked like it was getting more physical through the second half, and I get it. Frustration as both teams are trying to get the go-ahead goal. What did you think just about the way your team kept its composure and handled that aspect of the game?
I mean, first half we were talking about it from last game against Virginia Tech, a bigger team that we knew we had to kind of be a little more physical with. I think we went into the beginning of this game a little too soft is a strong word, but a little bit soft and a little bit not ready to battle. And I think the second half we brought a little more bite to us and a little more of that, which was super important. And the boys just, I think scrapped a little bit better. I think we were more composed on the ball and dealing with getting hit a little bit too and playing off that. So it was really important. So.
Obviously you haven't watched it yet, but off the top of your head, anything you'd like to tighten up between now and Sunday?
Yeah, I don't think there's much. I mean, personally, I think there's things I need to kind of strengthen up a little bit, but as a team, I think just playing a full 90, being complete full game, the boys just got to keep going, and I think we'll be ready for Sunday. I think we're good to go.